What's up, y'all? So, the fight between uh, Triple G and Canelo Alvarez was a hell of a fight. And I do mean from start to finish, just a hell of a fight. Now, all you people out there who are, defending Triple G and whatnot, I get it. He's your fighter, he's your boy. And that is what that is. That's cool. Uh, you know, it's always good to have someone to go for and someone to cheer for and someone to root for. That's great. But what you need to understand is that round after round, Canelo took the fight to Triple G. He never wavered. He never stopped. He just kept it going and going and going. And because of that, he kept dominating the center of the ring, and I mean just dominating, dominating, dominating. Hitting them hard body shots, uh, just pressing up against him, making sure that he had the whole center of the ring dominated the entire time. Um, there were a couple rounds I definitely thought you know Triple G landed some more punches, but what we have to get out of is this mindset that you know Triple G throwing more jabs meant something. I mean, that's to me that is the Floyd Mayweather uh, style of boxing, and we need to, I think, get away from that. Um, it's a shiesty way to box. Just jabs and technical and whatnot. Oh well, he landed more punches and this, that, and the other. I mean, that's it's not really what happened though. I mean, what actually happened was yeah, okay, Triple G landed a lot of good jabs and whatnot, but jabs don't win fights. Jabs are never gonna win you fights. They shouldn't win you fights. Floyd Mayweather, you know, being a good boxer in his past is great and all that, but uh, jabs and stuff like that should win you the fight. It's how aggressive was he in the ring? Canelo was constantly just backing him up and having his way with him, just time and time and time again. And it's like Triple G was huffing, puffing. Every single time I saw Canelo get into like a rhythm, uh, he would just, you know, try to clinch up with him and clinch and clinch. And it happened like three or four times. Like he'd get in a rhythm and just get going. And, you know, the thing is that, that's not how it's not how you win fights. That's, it's just not how you do it. Like I said, and, you could go round by round and see how Canelo just consistently and constantly outclassed him. And you know, I can understand why Triple G is mad a little bit. It sucks that you lose, but you have to lose with grace. I'm appreciative that he gave Canelo the hugs and whatnot, but walking out of the ring like that, looking like he was a sad little boy or something like that. That looks a little disrespectful to me personally. But like I said, Canelo just dominated. What's up, sex hogs? I'm trying to look for the judges' final scorecards. Can you help? It was 114 to 114 tie, and it was 115 113 for the other two judges. I'm not sure their names off the top of my head, but so it was tie and then decision Canelo. And like I said, if you didn't watch the fight, man, it was a hell of a fight. It really was. It was a good one, one for the ages. But Canelo constantly dominated the center of that ring, pushed Triple G back. I mean, he came out way more aggressive than he did in the last fight, and just dominated, just consistently dominated and hit him with just hard ass shots, body shots. And all you really saw out of Triple G was a lot of jabs. It was jab, 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 and it was like the Floyd Mayweather school of boxing. And it was like, jabs aren't going to win you this fight, man. There was one time in like round 7 or 8 where Triple G tried to get the center of the ring back from Canelo, and it took him long enough to try. But then, right as he took the center of the ring, he had it for like a minute. Canelo took the middle of the ring right back and started being the aggressor again, and just started like hitting him hard again, hitting him hard shots, hard and heavy shots. I mean, like I said, I think Triple G put up one hell of a fight. Um, Canelo dominated the center of the ring, pushed him back. Um, I'm sorry if maybe that's not even a popular opinion right now, and people aren't happy with that. Triple G fans, like I said, I get it. You saw a different fight, and of course you're going to see a different fight. You're fans of Triple G. But it was a hell of a fight from both competitors. I hope they get the chance to go for a third one, a third fight. I think would be great. To put the belt back on the line. But like I said, just a hell of a dominating showing from Canelo Alvarez. Just pushing him back, hitting them heavy shots, body shots, and just he looked old. That's the problem too. Like the judges saw that. Like Triple G was huffing, puffing, backing up. I saw more clinching out of Triple G than I ever saw out of Canelo. Canelo would take the punches, everything Triple G threw at him, and would just come right back and start firing again. Like he would just take them punches, just strong ass chin, and then just come right back with his own stuff. He never tried to like clinch. And I think I maybe saw him clinch like once. There might have been a second time, but it wasn't a lot. You saw more out of fucking Triple G trying to, hold up and catch a breather and slow down Canelo from getting in a rhythm and whatnot. I don't ever think there was a point where I thought somebody was going to get knocked out or anything like that. Now when Canelo fell in round 12, I thought for a minute there he landed a punch I didn't see, but he just slipped, and the judges saw that too. But like I said, all in all, pound for pound, Canelo took care of his business. Canelo won that fight, I think, fair and square. If y'all have any questions or topics of discussion, I'd love to field some of those. Like I said, I watched the whole fight myself and can kind of give you I can give you a round by round discussion if y'all want to talk about any of that. But like I said, Canelo really did take care of his business. He came out hard hitting, heavy, dominant. Just taking over. Yeah, Canelo won. What's up, Lion? Canelo won. It was 114 from one judge, 115, 113 the other two judges, and Canelo took the victory. And like I've been telling these guys who've been here for a minute, Canelo just dominated the center of the ring. He dominated, pushed him back. Constantly had Triple G, playing the defensive. He hit a lot of, jabs. They didn't feel like there were any real significant like punches. There were some, but like I always felt like Canelo was constantly just hitting them heavy ass hits on Triple G. And again, if you're a Triple G fan and you're in here, like I said, I'm sorry for the loss. It sucks when your fighter takes the loss. I don't think it was cool that, like I said, Triple G just walking away like that and leaving, the ring for Triple G just to go to the back. He hugged it out with him twice, which is cool. But I figured he'd stay in the ring a little bit longer and maybe congratulate him a little more, just something a little. Like, I don't know. I just felt like him walking away was kind of like him throwing a fit, like he didn't agree with the decision. And I don't think you would have got that out of Canelo. I think Canelo would have stood in the middle of the ring and would have said, all right, cool. Well, maybe I'll get you next time, something like that. So, like I said, Triple G, a little bit of a crybaby act right there at the end. But like I said, I do appreciate the two hugs and whatnot and a little bit of show of respect. Definitely the show of respect at the end of the match where they touched gloves twice, and they didn't have to do that. So that was really cool. But like I said, I don't feel like Triple G thought the ending was what he wanted or what he thought he did in the ring. But like I said, if he goes back and he watches that match, he'll see that he didn't win. He didn't do enough to win. He was constantly on the ropes, just getting outclassed by Canelo. But like I said, if you guys have any questions, I want anything answered about the fight, let me know. Please comment. I see y'all there watching. If y'all got anything y'all need me to answer, I watched that fight. Now, I got a chance to watch the fight before it too. The one with Brandon and the other Mexican guy, I forget his name. But either who, that was a good fight too. But whew, that one was over so fast. Uh, that poor guy. I wish I saw it. Hopefully there isn't a controversy with the results. I don't think that there's going to be a controversy over these results. Just because, like I said, if you go, like I said, and you look back, you'll get a chance to see the highlights. You'll see that Canelo constantly was dominating and was just pushing him back, and most of what Triple G had was jabs. I mean, he got a couple good combinations in there, but it never felt like he was the aggressor. It always felt like he was just, wasn't that one guy from Dallas was gonna bounce? I don't know. Like I said, I did get a chance to watch a lot of the undercards. So unless you're the fight before it was Brandon, was it Cooks or some Caucasian guy, and this Mexican guy who was part of Golden Gloves as well with Oscar De La Hoya. He won that, but that match was over like quick. I'm talking that was a third round TKO. That dude had him against the ropes the entire time, waylaying on his ass. I mean, we had to sit there and wait about a good 45 minutes for the Canelo Triple G fight to start because that other fight was over so quick. They didn't. I don't even think they had time. I mean, sometimes they put in like matches in between, like if something's gonna take a long time or whatever. I've seen that happen sometimes. But they didn't have anything, so they just kind of ran a lot of tape on Canelo's old fights, Triple G's old fights, and what they've done, and kind of like a history of what they've done as fighters. But like I said, all in all, good pay per view. I think worth every penny. Just a hell of a good match. Like I said, if y'all have any questions, type them. I'll read them off and tell you what's up and give you kind of like my layout of what I thought and everything else. But like I said, just overall one hell of a match. Two really good fighters. I think is going to go to a third bout, and I think if Triple G loses that might be the end for him. He might just go ahead and just call it quits because he's not undefeated no more. Like I said, this is going to be his first loss that he takes, and there really is no need for controversy to happen here. But anywho, like I said, guys, y'all have any questions? Anything y'all want to know? Any questions about round by round, what happened or anything along those lines? I'm willing to field those questions, give you my opinions on everything like that. I think I've pretty much said everything I can about this fight. Other than that, I'm just going round and round in circles. But anyways, guys, if y'all don't have any questions, like I said, hell of a fight. Canelo dominated. Thank y'all for coming and watching. Like I said, I just wanted to at least give some people some updates on the fight about what happened and my thoughts. Viva Canelo! Congratulations on your championship win, bro. Hell of a good boxing match. Triple G, man, you put on a hell of a show. I hope this isn't your last bout. I hope you do maybe get another shot at fighting Canelo and get another shot in the ring to maybe prove that if you think that fight didn't go the way you wanted it to, you'll get your opportunity to prove it. What's up, Jesus? But like I said, Canelo earned that win. Canelo dominated, and that's what's up. Like I said, didn't see it any other way than that the entire time. I got friends that were pissed off and mad because they lost they lost some bets. Canelo won, Jesus. If you didn't get a chance to see it, Canelo won 114, just basically a down the middle draw from one judge, 115, 113. Canelo took the match Like I've been telling them, Canelo dominated, kept Triple G on the ropes pretty much the whole time. More body shots. They took it the distance, man. It was just 12 rounds. It was 12 rounds the whole way through. Nobody got a knockout. Nobody even got a knockdown. The only thing that was even close to that was Canelo slipped in round 12 on the surface of the mat, but the ref ruled it wasn't a knockdown. He slid a little bit, and outside of that, like I said, there wasn't even anything close to it. They both got rocked back by some pretty heavy hits, but just Canelo just dominated the center of the ring the entire time. What round did they start to bleed? I'd say Canelo started to bleed around round 3. Round 3, you definitely noticed the cut over here. No, wait, it was over here. I think it was over here on this eye. So the cut was pretty gruesome looking, really, because it looked like every single time he was opening that mother up, you could see fucking muscle under that bitch. But they did a really good job of making sure that shit didn't bleed most of the match. They covered that shit up with Vaseline. But as the fight went on, like the first sign you saw was over here on Triple G. His cheeks started to like swell up big time, and then he started to get a bruise over here under this eye. But then in round 12, fucking Triple G started bleeding over here. My opinion on the fight was Canelo did a great job. I thought Canelo dominated the center of the ring the entire time. I thought Canelo was the aggressor the entire time. I didn't think. I felt like Triple G was winded. I mean, and the judges see that stuff. The judges see it. You know, Triple G looked winded. He looked just older, tired. I mean, don't get me wrong. He definitely had flurries. He had some flurries of just, you know, good hits and good strikes. But it felt like it was just more jabs out of him. Like it was just jab, jab. It was like the Floyd Mayweather school of boxing. And he was trying to win on points and stuff like that. And just Canelo just kept rocking him back and dominating the center of the ring. Like there was one round in like round 8, which some of these guys have already heard me say, where it looked like Triple G was trying to take back dominance to the center of the ring. But I mean, just like that, in like a minute's time, Canelo had the center of the ring right back and just kept coming. I mean, every single time Triple G would even hit some type of a flurry or hit him, Canelo would take it on the chin and keep coming and keep coming. I maybe saw Canelo clinch like twice, and Triple G was clinching like at least 4 or 5 times to try to stop flurries from Canelo. And so, like I said, all in all, it seemed to me like Canelo was just the better fighter on this day. And you know, like I said, I have some friends that are very mad and upset that they lost money to me over this fight. But I told them, I was like, I thought Canelo was going to come out way more aggressive in this fight. He absolutely did come out more aggressive in this fight, and he won the match because of it. Like I said, his aggression that they saw, the judges saw, won in the match. His aggression, his body shots, his heavy hits. Like I said, it was a clear win. Like I said, and I respect the fact that they both, you know, showed a lot of respect towards each other with the hugs and whatnot. I thought it was kind of lame that Triple G walked out of the ring and didn't like stay there a little bit longer. It kind of looked like he was just going to the back, just avoiding interviews and whatnot. Like he was, you know, pouting a little bit, and that's kind of sore loser stuff right there. Because Canelo would have stood in the ring and he would have interviewed and told you why he lost, and Canelo would have, you know, shown a little bit more class and grace, you know, in the loss, I think, because he's done it before. But yeah, so Triple G might have to answer for that a little bit. But like I said, I'm probably gonna bet they'll maybe set this up for like a part 3. Yeah, definitely Jesus. I agree with you. He had just way more aggression. Was just more powerful hits, more powerful strikes to the gut. Just the body shots were just rocking him. Like I said, he looked like he was like doing Lamaze for freaking pregnant women. That's all I saw out of freaking like Triple G the entire time. Whereas like Canelo was just upright. And I mean, he had his moments at like round 11, round 12 where he looked like he was getting tired. But like Triple G was looking like he was pulling off Lamaze and shit, just like he was. Like he couldn't catch his breath the whole fucking match, and that was like after like round 2 or 3 where he started looking like he was huffing and puffing and losing it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I said, he held through the whole entire match. He looked like he got some type of second wind in him, and definitely started to come back. And he won some of those rounds. But like I said, he just wasn't as aggressive as Triple G was. I mean, I'm sorry, as Canelo was. Forgive me. So, it is what it is. Like I said, Canelo fans out there, I was surprised to see Canelo putting in the pressure. Yeah, no, like I said, that was really cool. Like I said, I guarantee you that was their game plan from the get go. I know Canelo wanted the knockout. I'm pretty sure he was pissed off when he heard his team over there saying, you can't knock him out. I'd have been like, bitch, let me go knock this motherfucker out right now. But no, like I said, much love and respect to both the fighters. Like I said, it was a great fight. I never felt like it got boring at any point in time. I always felt like they were constantly fighting. I mean, that's what boxing should be, though. Like two dudes standing in the middle of the ring, throwing punches at each other and just seeing what the other one can take. And obviously, Canelo has one hell of a fucking just steel jaw because he was taking some good hits, taking some good raps to the nose and whatnot. But like I said, jabs don't win the fight, and then they shouldn't. It's not that shouldn't be won Floyd Mayweather style. And Canelo stood in the middle of that ring, took everything that Triple G had to offer, and he lost. Like I said, just not being aggressive enough, not throwing enough body shots, clinching up too much, looking tired. Which boxer had to lose weight for the fight? I don't know. I don't know that one. Like I said, I didn't get a chance to watch a lot of the pre-fight stuff. I got involved in this one pretty late. I'd found out about the fight because I don't get a chance to watch boxing as much as I'd like. Simply because Floyd Mayweather has turned me off to the sport a lot. Like I said, I feel like a lot of the stuff with Floyd and stuff is a little, it feels rigged sometimes. But like I said, not gonna tarnish. Yeah, Canelo did just dominate, absolutely, Jesus. But like I said, I'm not gonna get into about Floyd Mayweather. Like I said, it's another conversation for another debate sometime. But yeah, no, I would love to see Mayweather take on Canelo. But I think at this point, Mayweather is content to go ahead and just be a sideshow attraction, which is why they're talking about that next matchup possibly being against Conor McGregor again. So for them, it's big bucks for him, and he'll take whoever wants to try to fight him, and with Conor being a loudmouth just like he is, and I love Conor McGregor. At least he's fucking entertaining and fucking getting there and fight with you. Freaking Floyd just dip, duck, dodge. If you can dodge a punch, you can win the match. Signed, Floyd Mayweather. But anywho, like I said, Triple G, hell of a match. Way to put it all on the line. Canelo, way to dominate. Way to come out there with a game plan. And Triple G, he wasn't expecting that, wasn't ready, and I don't think he ever had an answer for you, man. So as Paul Heyman would say, Canelo, the reigning, defending new middleweight champion, Canelo Alvarez. So congratulations, ups to him. But like I said, if you guys got any questions or anything like that, let me know. Want to answer anything? Yeah, thanks. I do watch a little bit of WWE. Used to wrestle back in the day and watch a lot of that stuff. But anywho, like I said, great match between the two of them. Hell of a fight. All 12 rounds. Hey, I should do more streams video. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Oh, I should. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Maybe I will. I do try to get into stuff like that every now and then, but the video game stuff isn't Hell in a... Yeah, Hell in a Cell is tomorrow. I've got the Cowboys game tomorrow at 7, so I gotta watch that with my homeboys. Hopefully we beat the Giants. We can't go 0-2. Jesus Christ. Yeah. But I will try to watch it, and if at all possible, at least catch the results and some highlights, and I'll try to put on maybe a live, if you guys want to come back and watch the live stream on that one, and watch me do some post match results and stuff like that, and tell you what I thought. Because I used to be involved in the wrestling business, so Live results. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I'll do some live stuff. Say hey to the crowd. This is my roommate Raven.
How are you guys doing?
um, but anyways, yeah, no, totally. I'll live the results for you guys for Hell in a Cell. Let y'all know who won. Let you know what I thought. Sex Hog says, "What's up?"
Hey, Sex Hawk. Love the name.
Yeah, Sex Hog. Sound like a porno name to you?
Sounds like the best thing ever to me.
Like Sex Hogs, part 1, 2, and 3.
It's almost as good as Sex Raptor.
Would that be like with BBW chicks or some shit like that? Sex
No,
Hogs.
it would be.
Right?
Oh my god.
He said, thanks, Raven. But yeah, like I said, I'll try to do some more streams for you guys. If you guys like it, like I said, just, like my channel, subscribe, and like I said, I'll try to do more of this stuff. I do love doing sports things and video games, stuff like that. And
I love Sex Hogs.
so, yeah, who doesn't love Sex Hogs? He loves you. Anyways, guys, if y'all don't have more questions, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna try to jump on some H1Z1 or something before I have to go to bed. Got a big day tomorrow, starting early. I'm gonna start whooping some people's asses in Madden 19. Anyways, like I said, Canelo Alvarez, new middleweight champion. You guys have a good night. Sleep well. Thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting, and thanks for joining me. And he says he loves you too.
Yay!
Anyways, all right. Till next time, the reigning, defending Canelo Alvarez. All right, guys. I'm out. Peace. And Dunskies. Wait.